It is Wednesday, my dudes, and that means we are talking some NHL hockey. I'm Brett.
I'm Spencer.
And welcome back to Chop Cheddar Sports Own the Beer League Bench Talk. Let's get started with some more free agency rumors like we typically start these videos. There's not a ton going on this past week, but we do have a couple of things to report. The Flyers are shopping the 11th overall pick in the draft this year.
Yeah!
The draft this year is reportedly not very deep, so this makes sense for an organization that believes they can win now. We mentioned how their new GM, Chuck Fletcher, said he's going to be aggressive with the roster, and he believes in this team. He's not afraid to shake things up. Here's just another sign of that. With a new GM at the reins, no one on the roster is completely safe, including Shane Gostisbehere.
He's got to be here.
Who is drawing strong interest from the Montreal Canadiens.
Interesting.
So reportedly, talks are progressing there, so we might see Gostisbehere moved. Again, nobody's safe. Should also be noted that the Flyers are working to sign newly acquired forward Kevin Hayes, who they got last week, as we mentioned, for a 5th-round pick, before July 1st, when he would become an unrestricted free agent. So they're trying their best, already in talks, to lock him up.
Good idea.
Before free agency.
Good idea. I believe it was last week that we last touched on Phil Kessel.
Yes.
Phil Kessel is now likely not going to be traded by the Penguins. After he disallowed the trade that would have sent him to the Wild, the Penguins are not receiving any other offers that they feel are worth trading the speedy winger for.
Interesting.
Yeah, the Vancouver Canucks plan to go big in free agency and target top 4 defensemen and top 6 forwards. The Canucks obviously feel they are close to competing, and a couple of pieces to add to their great young core will enable them to do just that. Erik Karlsson would look very good in that blue and green. You know what I'm saying?
He would.
You know what I'm saying?
He would. Erik Karlsson's an interesting one too, and we're going to talk on this more as we get closer to free agency, where we think he'll go, much like we did on the NBA video this week.
Yeah, you should check out that video.
Yeah, you probably should.
You.
Just click on the channel there.
Yeah, you.
And then go over to
Drop
the
down in
NBA playlist.
Yeah.
And
It
check
was
that
just
out.
posted yesterday. All right.
Anyways,
Hockey.
that's baseball. I'm sorry. What are we doing?
We're slapping the puck.
Hockey. Okay.
But yeah, we'll break down some free agents.
For sure. Because Erik Karlsson is one I honestly don't see any team really off the table.
Right.
And there's not like a clear-cut favorite of where he'll go. Right now, the main rumors are the Sharks and the Senators again, which doesn't make a ton of sense to me. But again, I mean, I think he's the kind of guy who's just going to take the best offer.
Yeah.
And the Canucks could make him a pretty good offer. So who knows? We'll see. They're going to be aggressive. Corey Perry is likely going to be bought out by the Anaheim Ducks, making him an unrestricted free agent then. The former All-Star spent most of last year on the injury report, and I don't think he played at all, to be honest. Perry has not quite been the same the past few years, and the buyout indicates a transition to a rebuild for the Ducks. In a hilarious and not at all surprising turn of events, the Edmonton Oilers are allegedly very interested in signing Corey Perry once he is a free agent to, quote, have a veteran winger to pair with McDavid, end quote. What a team. Because McDavid clearly needs a veteran winger with him. You know?
Oh, yeah, he needs a lot of help.
He clearly needs yet another veteran guy that's overpaid, that doesn't produce anymore, a la Milan Lucic.
Wait
Anyways.
a second. This sounds like sarcasm.
No. Of course not. That's the
Okay,
best
good.
run organization in the
Okay.
NHL.
All right. Wait
He's-
a second. Seriously, that was a sarcasm. Okay. All right. All right. Over to the Stanley Cup. Over to the only action, really,
That's all that's left.
that's happening.
2 teams.
Oh, my God. And we're down to just one last game of hockey.
I know.
But first, the St. Louis Blues were able to take Game 5 in Boston, winning the game 2-1 to get within 1 win of their first cup in franchise history.
And they did it.
And they sent it back to St. Louis, and they couldn't close it
Oh.
out. Yes! Yes, we love a Game 7. So Boston takes Game 6 in St. Louis with a score of 5-1 to give a little Game 7 heaven later tonight.
Can't wait.
So, Brett, what are we going to do
So for that
For
Game
Game
7
7.
heaven, we're gonna do. I mean, it's Game 7, Stanley Cup Final. So we're gonna do a
pretty
little.
important.
We're gonna do a little something special for it.
Yeah.
So we'll be recording our thoughts, predictions, reactions, and all of that stuff right before Game 7, and then we'll also be recording our reactions pretty much during the final minute of play.
Yep.
Regardless what the score may be, we'll record live reactions for us. If it goes to overtime, we'll probably record all of overtime because you never know when it'll end.
You never know.
And we'll have our live post-game reactions as well. And then we're going to combine those two, and we're going to post it right after the game so you can kind of see
where our heads were at before and how things actually ended up
and
turning
then
out.
some raw, unscripted
Emotion.
raw
Raw
after
emotion.
the game. Raw emotion, yes.
It's raw, man.
So be on the lookout for that after the game. Once you all have your own raw emotions kind of out of your system, take a look. Visit Top Cheddar Sports on YouTube and take a look at that video.
Absolutely.
I think it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
So look for that right after the game tonight. And as always, thank you for watching. Leave a like. Let us know what you think Eric Carlson's going to sign.
There you go.
Because, again, that's going to be an interesting one.
I'm stealing it this time. Smash that subscribe button.
Wow, tradition broken.
Smash it up.
Oh, man.
Whatever
And,
happened to the clapping when we said our names tradition? I missed that.
oh, crap. Should we just restart? Nah, that's all right. Next time.
Next time.
We will see you Monday
Yes.
to recap the past week of the MLB, and we'll definitely bring back the clap. And I'm saying my line again on that one.
Okay.
Top Cheddar, we'll see you tomorrow when Victor talks some NFL football.
Yeah, when he tackles the NFL.
Yes, that pun. That's also tradition. Thanks for watching.